Let me tell you something. I did things the correct way the first time. I fell in love. I got two rings in my finger. I lasted 7 years. 7 years that I didn't have to last with somebody with. I lasted 7 years in a marriage.
Cardi B just broke her silence on why she's still bound to Offset and can't divorce him. And trust me, it's not just about feelings. It's way deeper than that. People are looking at Cardi B sideways. Like, girl, you're still married to Offset, but you're out here being pregnant for Stefan Diggs? The internet was not having it. Folks were clowning her, saying she just thinks the world should always go her way. Every time she goes to court, she wins the cases. And she feels like she should win everything. See, here's the problem. When you marry somebody and you don't sign a prenup, and let me remind you, Offset and Cardi didn't sign one, it's basically like signing up to split everything straight down the middle if things go south. And right now, they're going south. And guess what? Cardi's actually making more money than Offset these days. So if they really go through with the divorce, she's the one who will end up giving up a big chunk of her bag. Crazy, right? And what makes it even wilder is that when they first got together, it wasn't even like that. Offset was the breadwinner. He was shining with Migos. The group was on fire back then, dropping hit after hit, touring everywhere, stacking money like it was nothing. Cardi B was just starting her come up. She was doing her reality shows, chasing that first big music break. Offset was hot, and marrying him seemed like the move. But then, everything shifted. Offset fell in love, the group low-key fell apart, and Cardi's career just kept going up, up, up. Word on the street has always been that Quavo and Takeoff didn't even vibe with Offset marrying Cardi. They felt like it distracted him and broke up the chemistry of the group. And looking back now, you kinda see what they were saying. They still had good music going on because Takeoff was doing his thing. But it wasn't still the same without all three of them together. Quavo and Takeoff felt like that kind of messed the group up when he got married. But he chose to marry her anyway. Weird, because all he did was cheat on her. Now she's saying that he wants a house out of the divorce. And he wants her to pay his taxes. And if she doesn't do it, then he's not agreeing to the divorce. I'm going to let you hear it in her own words.
Let me tell you something. I did things the correct way the first time. I fell in love. I got two rings in my finger. I lasted 7 years. 7 years that I didn't have to last with somebody with. I lasted 7 years in a marriage. Stop saying, oh, but you're still married. No, I'm legally separated. The only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to pay for the taxes. Y'all want to know the tea? The only way I could get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm fighting for that. I'm gonna fight for that. This is not no love shit. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop living my life because on a contract, I'm practically still married because somebody wanna hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. So that's what I'm going through in life. However, I'm not gonna live my life. Y'all want me to remarry and stuff, to have another baby and stuff like that? I'm doing things what makes me happy. I did it the right way the first time. Guess what? When you separate from somebody, one thing about it is, I don't like broken homes. I don't like broken homes. But guess what? Kids, like my kids, they don't give a fuck. You wanna know why my kids don't give a fuck? Because their life have not changed. I'm separated from their dad. It's been a year, and their life have not changed.
Offset's not just saying, let's split things evenly. Nah, he's putting demands on the table. Cardi is saying he wants a house out of this whole deal, and he even wants her to pay his taxes. Like, can you imagine? And Cardi's over here saying, I don't agree with that. I'm not doing that. But girl, whether you agree or not, the law doesn't play favorites. If you're splitting assets and y'all got multiple properties together, guess what? He's walking away with one of those homes regardless. So now Cardi's caught between this messy situation, still being legally married to Offset while allegedly being involved with Stefan Diggs. And to make it more complicated, Stefan already had a baby by another woman this year. Like, fam, this whole thing is just tangled up. You can't even make this stuff up. But let's pause on the divorce drama real quick, Because the internet isn't just dragging Cardi for that. Oh no, they found another reason to come for her. Everybody's clowning her about her new album rollout. Have you all seen what's being said? People are accusing her of cheating on the charts, like literally trying to fake her album numbers. And the way she did it? By taking two old songs that were already massive hits years ago, and slapping them onto her new album to make the sales look bigger than they really are. Now think about it. One of those songs had already gone 5 times platinum. Another had gone 9 times platinum. So when you throw them into your brand new project, of course it's gonna boost the numbers and make it look like the album's killing it. But fans aren't stupid. They caught on quick and started calling her out for inflating her stats. And get this, y'all. When her album first dropped, she and her team panicked so much about sales that they slashed the price down. Like major discounts from the jump. People said that looked desperate. And then, to make it even more obvious, she linked up with Walmart to push their drone delivery service. It looked like someone was literally tossing Cardi a life jacket, trying to stop her from sinking. Now here's where it gets even more messy. Word on the street, and we gotta throw a big ol' allegedly on this, that Cardi actually owes millions to her record label. And because of that, they're pulling every trick in the book to make it look like she's winning when she's actually struggling behind the scenes. That's why people are calling her desperate, saying the album rollout just screams fear. Like, she waited so long to drop this album because deep down, she knew it wouldn't match the success of her first one. And now that it's out, the numbers are dropping. Every day the sales are slipping lower. And here's the kicker. Folks are saying Cardi only did all this just to try and outshine Nicki Minaj. Y'all know their rivalry runs deep. But Nicki's out here watching the whole thing unfold, probably laughing, because Cardi's moves aren't working. Instead of being seen as smart strategy, people are labeling it as cheating. And Nicki fans? Whew, they are having a field day. So now, Cardi's got drama hitting her from all sides. She's locked in this messy, expensive divorce with Offset, where she's the one risking her money. She's tied up with Stefan Diggs, who's got his own baby mama drama. And on top of all that, her music career is under fire because fans think she's gaming the system. That's a lot, fam. Like, how much more can one person juggle before it all comes crashing down? But here's the real question. Is Cardi delusional right now? Some fans are saying yes, that she's living in a fantasy where she thinks she can control everything. The divorce, the music, the fans, the industry. And maybe that's why people keep saying she should have just signed a prenup back when she first married Offset. Because back then, Offset was the bigger star, and she probably thought she didn't need it. But now the tables turned, and it's hitting her hard. At the end of the day, this is why prenups exist, y'all, to avoid exactly this kind of drama. Without one, Cardi's fighting a losing battle. She might not want to give Offset a house, but by law, she's gonna have to let go of something. And she can call him a deadbeat, she can say he doesn't deserve it, but the courts don't care. The papers are gonna split that pie right down the middle. But hey, what do y'all think? Is Cardi really out here cheating the charts? Or is she just playing the industry game the way everybody else does? And when it comes to Offset, should she just split the houses, cut the check, and move on? Or is she right to dig her heels in and fight for every dollar? Let me know what y'all think down below, because I know this one's got everybody talking. Don't forget to like and subscribe, plus this suggested video has tea you'll enjoy.